All right, you guys, it is currently Wednesday, the 22nd at 1 o'clock. My plan for this new series just got approved by Dan. However, there's something that we need to stop before it happens, or this whole thing will get ruined.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
The pursuit of happiness was why I started my own business 2 years ago. But it just wasn't working out. I wasn't happy with it. So I sought out a position in a brand new industry, doing something around the automotive aftermarket, which led me to MAP. I've always been into cars, and mostly every car I've ever owned has been modified to some degree, some more than others, but they were always my daily drivers, so I never really got to do the full send on my own car. After all, I was busy doing other things, buying a house, getting married, starting a family, and building a race car hadn't necessarily been my highest priority for the last few years. I was trying to be smart, right? So after being in my new role at MAP for 3 months, being involved in marketing, YouTube, and new product releases, it got me thinking. I know how to operate a camera relatively decently. Enough to do a vlog at least. And between my friends and I, we're always doing car things. I even know how to do 90% of the work to fully build a car myself. What I don't know, I can most certainly learn from my coworkers. And not to mention, I f***ing work at MAP. Specifically on YouTube content, amongst other things. In addition to that, I followed different YouTubers for years. I followed most of the big ones before they were really anything on YouTube. So it got me thinking, why not me? Right? Why shouldn't I give a shot at building a car that I could enjoy and do so in the same fashion? The only problem was, what car? And what could I do that hadn't been done before? But that's when it hit me. Yeah, it was about the end result. The car has to turn out dope, but not as much as it is about the journey and the experience.
Alright, you guys, so as you can already tell, the car for this series is none other than a fucking Mitsubishi Evo 10, and I couldn't be more stoked. So the funny story about this car is that the day that I actually came up with the idea to go with this build and do this series was the day that this very car was supposed to go to auction. When I called my boss Dan to get this approved, he said it would be all good to go. We just literally needed to save the car before it got sold. So it was a huge scramble to get things done, but we were obviously able to save it, and here we are. So we're gonna take this thing and turn it into something great. All right, you guys, so as you can tell, the car for the series is going to be this Evo 10. Now, I could not be more stoked. However, the car currently runs like absolute dog shit. And there's some things that I need to fix on the exterior of the car anyways as well. For example, I cannot get the driver's side skirt to stay up. There's plastic dip residue stuck on the wheels. I've got 2 lugs that fell off randomly. I've got a wicked eyebrow tint that I cannot stand, and the clear coat on the Brembos needs to be fixed as well. So there's quite a bit that needs to be done. And the first thing that I plan to attack is the paint on this car, because it feels like a 40 grit sandpaper when you run your hand over the hood. So we're gonna do a full DIY paint correction at home using some products that you can find on the site. That's what you guys can see in the next episode. Anyways, that's gonna be where I end it for you today. I don't want to say too much to give away the whole build, so that's just kind of where I'm going to stop things. But if you guys are interested in following this series, make sure that you subscribe to our channel for updates on this, as well as some of the other videos on our channel. Lastly, please give it a huge thumbs up, because that does help this content out and helps other people check it out as well. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys are excited about the build. I know I certainly am, but we'll see you next time. Peace.